There's rumors going around that Zendaya, who is mixed-race model actress, has been cast as Mary Jane. This isn't confirmed yet, or as of right now, it's not. And of course, people are really upset about that because historically, Mary Jane Watson is a redhead.
It's true.
So that's her defining character trait, is she's a red-haired woman.
And mixed-race people cannot wear wigs.
So let's take a look at the history of Mary Jane Watson. She was introduced in, I believe, June 1965, after being kind of teased extensively. She shows up. I love the whole, like, if you go back to the old, like, Stan Lee, Steve Ditko stuff, Aunt May's best friend is just always being, like, this, like, awful, she's just pimping her niece out, and she's all like, Peter, you're such a nice young boy. Once you're done with your wheat cakes, you want to take my niece out on a nice trip to old Makeout Corner or whatever? And Peter's like, dude, no way. I'm banging the receptionist at the Daily Bugle, which he was. He totally was. Yeah, Betty Brant. What's up? But yeah, so this is what she looks like in 1965. Also, don't want to get dark here. When Mary Jane Watson was introduced, because race is an issue in this. Race is related. Martin Luther King Jr. was still alive when they introduced Mary Jane Watson. The character is 51 years old. That is an old character.
Wow, yeah.
That
so
said,
I feel like that means it should be kind of allowed to change.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, like, there's a lot of stuff that's changed since Spider-Man characters were introduced.
Also, a lot of stuff has changed in that 50 years.
Yeah.
Just in general.
Amazingly enough, these Todd McFarlane designs are back in fashion. Like, if you wore that, like, you do wear stuff like that, like funky little shorts and crazy headbands.
You're right. That's exactly what I wear.
Punch your hair up and you go do flash dances.
Yep, that's me.
Yeah, and then there's the frumpiest era was the
good old turtleneck cardigan.
Yeah, can't have those kids getting any crazy ideas on Fox Kids Afternoons or whatever the hell it was called. God, that was really. She was fine, but really, it's just awful. Was she like borrowing clothes from her aunt? I don't know.
Yes.
And then, of course, there was Ultimate Spider-Man, Mark Bagley's weirdly, everybody looks like they're having some kind of shellfish allergy art style.
Why are they all so scared? Is this them flirting with each other?
No, this is early on. This is when he's like, I'm Spider-Man, and she's like, Are you drunk?
That's hot.
Trying to score. And then then there's Kirsten Dunst, who I honestly was never really into as Mary Jane. I think they were going for more of like a girl next door approach.
Yeah.
But like, Mary Jane's supposed to be like a total bombshell. I don't mean to be like that's her defining characteristic. Is she's
super hot.
She's super hot and she's awesome. And she's like, I don't know, she gets along with Peter and it's like a good partnership. Like the color of the hair should be kind of an afterthought to that. So
I feel like Kirsten Dunst is pretty hot though.
She looks like my ex, so I have issues with that.
Oh.
Yeah. Also, I don't know. She's weird. But that's what my ex
Kirsten
looks like
Dunst.
now. Yeah, that's why. Yeah. Ugh.
Just put a red wig on her and you wouldn't know.
Yeah. Also, I love how like if somebody wore that dress in a Spider-Man movie now, there'd be like a whole bunch of Gawker articles. Well, not Gawker articles because that's
Tumblr articles.
Yeah, Tumblr articles. People would be like, she's misappropriating dresses. And then of course, here's Zendaya, who's allegedly rumored to be the casting of maybe Mary Jane. She might be somebody entirely different. We have no idea. So if you look closely at her hair, it's not red.
It's not red.
Right.
Yeah.
Now look very carefully. What if it was?
Oh.
Amazingly, this took me like 10 minutes in Photoshop. When they make films,
whoa,
they do incredible things using the magic of cinema. Some of that includes changing the entire color of someone's hair.
She looks really good.
Yeah, she looks fine in all sorts of the way. Yeah, completely. Yeah, so I don't know. I just am like I'm just so over this kind of stuff. I really just want to swear about it because
every time something like this happens, I'm like, I get that you're attached to a character and having a character that you really identify with changing sucks, but I don't feel like Mary Jane is really one of those characters, honestly. I feel like she has changed a lot in the entirety of her 50-year lifespan. She's already changed a lot, and clinging to the red hair thing doesn't really make sense.
I think she was a werewolf at one point. I know Captain America was a werewolf, but yeah, like
probably people can dye their hair.
Yeah. Also, like, I mean, fun fact, I mean, Spider-Man, Peter Parker, kid from Queens. The last two guys who've played him have been Englishmen from the Grand Ole UK, and they've done great jobs.
He's definitely not English.